Internet Computer is a middle-tier digital currency that is currently worth $4.07 and belongs to the group of mineable coins. It has a market capitalization of $1.784.667.406. In a quiet way, over the past few years, digital currencies like Internet Computer have gained a lot of traction in the global financial world and are now traded like traditional resources like stocks. ICP, in particular, is a middle-of-the-road digital currency because it is currently ranked 36th among all digital currencies. The very metric that is rarely settled by multiplying the ongoing cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in a major way because of Internet Computer. The market capitalization usually stays at 1,784,667,406 most of the time. The meaning of this border will become clear later in a way that doesn't get in the way. Our cost expectation calculation fundamentally is planned and lovely such a manner that it ceaselessly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to essentially furnish our supporters with the most reliable data on the really present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently by and large survey the condition of their portfolio and in every practical sense conclude whether it's sort of requirements to be reconfigured which sort of is genuinely huge. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information which generally is truly imperative for the sort of right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its present and future bearing in an unpretentious manner. Beneath you will sort of find kind of key portions of this verifiable information, with the goal that you also could in a real sense have a comprehension of where the Internet Computer market sort of is going, which especially is genuinely huge. Recently, on July 29, ICP was worth $4.10 at the end of 2 trading sessions. Since digital currencies are traded every day, each trading session usually ends at 12 p.m. In a simple way, the cost change rate over the period added up to 0.94, which shows that over the past couple of years, cryptographic forms of money like web money have become more popular. Lake sells goods and money with strange values. Forex, which is more often than not extremely enormous. 7 days earlier on July 30, Internet Computer in each down-to-earth sense was traded at $4.12 toward the finish of the trading meeting, signifying the 0% cost shift from that close to its everything viewed as present position, or so they from a genuine perspective idea on June 19, which genuinely was unequivocally a month earlier. The inspectors traded ICP at 3.96, the expense level that really is at the distance of 2.75 from where it at this point genuinely stays in a really huge way. The blend of this data in with the assessment of the expense chart on different stretches of time, preferably the ones that in a general sense are in each reasonable sense higher than the 4-hour time span, should truly give you a generally clear comprehension of the sort of current situation on the ICP market, and how it genuinely has been feeling basically contrary to common reasoning anyway. This expressly is only a smidgen of something bigger concerning how much data that our computation channels as the day advanced and figures out all of significant information to make the most precise short, mid, and unquestionably long stretch Internet Computer pricked cost of ICP and the readings of CFIX in each pragmatic sense are not using any and all means the main estimations that we use while drawing the expense assumptions, showing that our computation in like manner gives sort of remarkable thought to undeniable data, which generally is truly fundamental for the really right appraisal of both in each functional sense. Current and expected market capitalization is another important metric that helps sellers figure out how widespread the digital money being talked about is and what its future prospects are. It's also used to figure out how big of a role Internet PC really plays in the whole advanced money market, which goes against what most people think. The math for figuring out how much something is worth on the market is kind of simple. Market capitalization is another important metric that helps traders figure out how popular a digital currency is and what its future prospects might be. As of the time of writing, ICP's market capitalization is at $1,784 million. Market demonstrating yesterday, July 29, ICP was valued at $4.10 at the end of 2 trading meetings. Keep in mind that digital currencies are traded every day, so each trading meeting usually ends at 12 p.m., which is a very big deal. On July 29, the market capitalization of Internet Computer stayed at $1,802,381 in a humble way. 7 days earlier, on July 30, the market capitalization of ICP was actually $1,8303,277, which is not what most people think. A month ago, on July 31, the total amount of capital flowing into this specific market was $1,735,887, which shows that a month ago, on July 31, the total amount of capital flowing into this specific market was $1,735,887, which is important. Most digital money is encrypted. Financial backers really stick to the rule that market capitalization also determines the risks of a particular digital currency and its ability to withstand disturbances, which are a common occurrence on this highly unpredictable market, or so they thought. Woven tea is usually finished without a description of the trading volume available question, because it is the really measure that almost all cryptographic currencies use to merge chance to. Bitcoin price prediction. USD gets stronger after Q2 GDP report, BTC responds to market changes. In the ever-changing world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is now worth $29,270, which is a drop of nearly 1% from Friday. As the market changes, different things come into play and affect where Bitcoin goes. Grayscale's recent request that the SEC accept all Bitcoin ETFs at the same time has gotten a lot of attention and made the market even more excited. Also, BTC is having trouble because of the Bank of Japan's most recent ruling on yield curve management, which is hurting its performance. With the release of Q2 GDP numbers, the picture has changed even more. The US dollar has gotten stronger, which has affected the price of Bitcoin and taken away some of the gains made by the FOMC. Even with all of these changes, buyers and investors are still interested in how much Bitcoin will cost in the future. Grayscale asks the SEC to approve all of the Bitcoin ETFs at the same time. In the past, the Securities and Exchange Commission turned down Grayscale's ETF. So, to make sure everyone is treated fairly, Grayscale is asking for all planned spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, to be approved at the same time. This would make sure that no one had an unfair edge. Grayscale has said that the latest agreements between Coinbase and spot ETF providers to share surveillance information, SSAs, are not a new idea and do not meet the SEC's rules.